Good morning, Orchard STEM School. This is Mr. Hoydick, the art teacher. Today we are going to do artwork inspired by Lois Mailou Jones. And Lois's artwork, she had a lot of influence from African art. And Lois's artwork, she had a lot of bright colors. So I'm going to start on my paper by using shapes to draw a mask. And so let's go from the bottom here. Right there could be the middle, and I'll make a little mark. And right there can be the middle. Do you see how those marks are the middle? And then what I'll do is draw a long curve all the way around. And you can see it's a little more narrow at the bottom, and it's more wide at the top. Now, if I want to, I can make a super light line right down the middle. That will help me separate the sides. So when I make an eye, I can make a pointy oval here, and then I'll need to make a pointy oval on the other side. Then inside of the pointy oval, I'll make another one. And I'll make one over here. Next, I'll make a wrong line. I'll take it out. Next, I'm going to make what could be the eyebrows or hair. And it will be a curved line going all the way to the side. Then I'll make the copy of it on the right. Like that. Pretty close. Now for the nose, it's actually two triangles stuck together. One triangle here on the left, the other triangle here on the right. And then finally, we'll make a mouth down at the bottom. And there's my mask inspired by Lois Mailou Jones. My next step will be to color it in. Color your mask using bright colors. And you can use any colors you want. So I can use some red, I can use some green. I might even want to use some blue. And if I want to copy these colors, I can. And I'll do that now. So, the eyes and the mouth are black. And I will trace with my black colored pencil. For this, use a colored pencil or use a marker. That'll enable us to do our next step. Press kind of hard. Colored pencils are really best for this because you can color hard. You know what? I see some old line that I don't need to have on my picture. So that's gone now. And I'd also like to trace all my pencil lines with the black colored pencil. And around the mouth and the nose, the eyes, and what I call the eyebrows or hair. I'm not sure which. And I can see that I have some extra pencil lines that I didn't trace perfectly. And that's no worries, no problem. I'll get my trusty eraser in there and clean them up. Plus, I will trace over them. Do you know, I notice that my eyes are not big enough. So I'm going to make them go all the way to the edge of the paper. There we go. I like that. It gives me something else to color too. So maybe I want to use colors like Lois did. And I'll color in half the nose green. And I'll color in the hair or forehead. Eyebrows, I'll color them green. Trace around inside of your shape. And since this is a curved line, I'm coloring it with a curved. And then I'm going to color in the shape. All my lines go in the same direction. And if I see white of the paper, I will need to color it in. And anywhere I see white of the paper, I want to color it in more. I don't want to see any white of the paper. Now, let's see what's next. Maybe I'll use a dark green for the other half of the nose. And if I see the white of the paper, I better keep working. And I'll use dark green on this eyebrow part. Color it nice and even. And that's not even enough. I see the white of the paper, and I can color it going the other direction. That will fill it all in. On the right side, I will color all of this in. If you don't color your mask in, this project will not work for you. So please make sure you color it all in with colored pencils or markers. Crayons are not the best thing to use for this. There we go. Now let's see. I have a little bit of red that I'm going to put around the mouth. There we go. And if I see white, I better color over it. I see some white there. I see some white. There we go. Now I could color the cheeks and the chin with a nice blue. On Seesaw, I have an example of Lois Mailou Jones's artwork. And you can see the influence that she picked up and used from African masks. But she added bright colors to her pictures. And most African masks are brown and tan, a little bit of black, a little bit of white. And I'd like to make this part blue. It's a little bit different than her example. All right, look for the white of the paper. And if you see the white of the paper, I need you to color it in some more. Finally, I want to use a little bit more red as an accent around the eyes. This is not like hers. I made mine a little different. You don't have to make yours like mine. You can make yours a little different. All right, here we go. There is my mask based on Lois Mailou Jones's artwork. And this is part 1. Next week, when I see you, we will move to step 2. For step 2 is when we will use a black crayon. If you don't have a black crayon, you can use a purple or a brown or even a dark blue crayon. All right, so try your best. I want to see you enter this in Seesaw. Then next week we will, work on it some more and enter it in Seesaw again with more work done to it. Thanks so much Have a great day.